5, 4, 3. We are here live in Richland, New Jersey. Here, and not only is it extended student night, it is also senior night here as our St. Augustine Herds are taking up against the Mainland Mustangs. I'm Bob Jr. alongside
Patrick Kearney
and Mateo Naman.
And today we are in for a great game. Pat, how are you feeling about today's game?
I am so excited for this game. I mean, you have acceptance students like you said, senior night as well. I mean, this crowd is insane. I don't know if you guys maybe tuned in earlier to the JV game, but I was talking about it. It feels like a big college atmosphere tonight in this gym. I mean, the student section, you can't move. If you're expecting to leave, you're not going to be able to. You're not getting out. It is a jammed-packed game. It's very loud, and the vibes are insane tonight here. I'm really excited to see what this Hermits team has to bring to the table.
I'm very stoked for tonight's game. We have a college atmosphere, just like you said, Pat. It's going to be an amazing game. Should be a close one. The last time these two met, it was close until halftime, and then the Hermits pulled it out in the second half and got a double-digit win. You know, this could be a great game with the Mustangs missing one of their players, Luke Kerrigan, number 1, and the Hermits also missing Brayson Thurber, who's been out majority of the season with an ankle problem. But this should be a great game, hands down, no matter what.
Yeah. Exactly, as I said, these two teams have already met already, where Bartley and Clark dominated the game. Bartley for Hertz having 18, Clark having 16. This Hertz offense has been explosive this year, getting those points in, getting those rebounds for easy putbacks, and seeing the line. That's most important here in today's game.
And the best part about the Glen is it always brings a great basketball atmosphere. It's always been historically known. As we know, Coach Rodeo is out with a little bit of an injury, and Westcott's filled in perfectly as the Hermits the last 5 games, they've gone 4-1. They went on a 4-game winning streak, losing their last one. But the Hermits here tonight, they just have a great crowd in the Richland Rowdies as they all have shown up, and this is one of the best nights of the year for basketball.
Yeah, it's really exciting. Also, I mean, you saw the starting lineups here. You have Eric Jones and Kyle Helbestein. A bunch of seniors going to get some time tonight here. They're fired up. That chemistry is there, right? You're playing one of your final home games here at St. Augustine Prep, where, I mean, they were talking. I mean, Kyle, this is his 4th year now on the team, right? He's been starting since freshman year, right? It means something special to him tonight here. And having that chemistry with your boys that you came into the school with, it's going to be really exciting to see what happens tonight.
And you know it's going to be a great game, especially when I can barely hear you, Pat, and you're less than a foot away from me.
And I think on both sides, you know, I feel like Prep, they definitely have to contain number 3, Dallas Rowell. He's their leading scorer with 15.5 points per game. And then for the Mustangs, they have to contain Bryce Clark, who's been a major factor to this offense and defensive side. The Hermits have a great defensive unit, and if they just play correctly, they can easily come away with this win.
As now we are up and away for a tip. It'll be Rowell Jones, and Clark wins the tip for the Hermits here now. Clark now looking out top. There's good Mustangs in the man coverage. Now Godfrey up top. Driver looks pass it down. Helbestein looking, spinning in the paint. Try to go up with it. No foul call. Rebound by Jones. Here's now Bartley. Bartley going to drive in. Pass it back out. He's now Godfrey. Godfrey looking, puts up a shot. Won't go. A rebound here by Colt Russo. Now here. Here go the Mustangs. Rowell now looking. Pass it back to Stefano. Back up top to Rowell. Rowell driving now. Guarded by Helbestein. Shot. Won't go. Rebound there by Clark. And there goes Clark running down the court. Clark put out the shot. Won't go. Rebound there by Bartley.
You know, and that's where we see the speed of Clark, where he can get it down the court quickly, but then also slow it down and bring back the offense together.
Caught now Bartley. Bartley looking. Here's Bartley's 3. His 3 is good to go.
The freshman, Zabron Bartley, starting off hot with a 3 to go.
I thought out John Franchini. Franchini looking at pass it back over. Stefano back up top now. Russo passing it back down to Rowell. Rowell driving, going up for it. Layup won't go. Rebound Helbestein. There goes Helbestein. Spin move. And now Clark has the ball up top, passing it back over now. Here's Godfrey. Godfrey looking, puts up the shot. Good to go.
Nice move there to the middle from Godfrey. A little elbow jumper, little mid-range, and he just finds his space and makes it a 5-0 game for the Hermits.
Here's now Rowell looking. Pass it back out now. Here's now Burke driving. Delays layup. It's good to go for 2.
Burke with a nice finish there off the glass as he had pressure on his backside, but he gets that layup right there and in.
He's now driving Hillside, spin move in the paint. Looking at pass it back out to Bartley. Bartley pumps it, guard by Rowell. Bartley's shot at the line won't go. Rebound here by Jones. Without Jones Senior passing the back up top. Bartley. Here's Kyle Helfenstein for 3. Helfenstein's 3. No good.
Justin and out there for the senior Kyle Helfenstein. It was a good shot, and honestly, he had the space. Great time to take that.
He's now Ralph for 3. It's good for 3.
I will say, so far here, the Hermits on offense have done a great job of moving the ball so far here. A lot of great passes so far here. I'm really liking what I'm seeing.
Here's out Jones down low. Jones looking. He puts it up. It's good. Go for 2. The seniors on the board. Leads at 7-5.
First point for Jones tonight. A huge night for him and Helfenstein, as they are the only 2 seniors playing in tonight's game.
I'm just saying, I am still hoping to see the managers come in later with Ryan Watts, that Kyler Price, and Land Davis. The layup right there. No good. Rebound by Rao. And no good again. Rebound there by Bartley. Here's out Godfrey. Godfrey looking. Going up with it. Won't go. Ball loose. Picked up by Godfrey. He's past Bartley. Bartley opens 3. Won't go. Rebound there by...
And as we can see, this game has been really, really fast-paced already, and the teams are just pushing and looking for offensive possessions.
Outside out here, Colt Russo. Burke pass back over now. Stefano. Stefano looking. It must be hard for him to grab an offense over there next to the Rowdies. He's got John Franchini up top. Pass that back over now. Burke. Burke driving the paint. Pass that back out. Franchini's 3. Won't go. Rebound there by Helfenstein. Really close call right there. No look pass to Jones. Jones gets the line. One more right there. Beautiful play by the 2 seniors, Helfenstein and Jones.
What a move right there, going underneath right there, and a perfect N1 right there from Aaron Jones. And this crowd is erupting here early. A beautiful N1 there from Jones.
Beautiful finish from Jones, just getting under, and the no-look pass from Helfenstein cannot be underappreciated right there, as that gets the energy up in the crowd already, and the Hermits are now up 4 with 4 minutes left to go.
That one is freshman Dylan Noche. Here's Jones at the line. His shot will go. Boy there by Russo. Now here comes Mustangs offense here. Now Rao up top. Rao looking to drive in. His shot is good to go for 2.
One thing that's going to have to stay positive for the Hermits tonight is keeping their composure, especially on the defensive side. Their defense has been a major factor to their team all year long, and they have to hold these Mustangs to a low amount of scoring, and they can pull away with this win.
Here's now Bartley. Bartley's layup is good to go. Helfenstein making magic happen with these passes.
Kyle Helfenstein here, some beautiful passes here early.
Here's now Rao up top. Pass down for Franchini. Franchini no pass. Here's 3. And it's going to go for Colt Russo.
And a great shot from the corner for Colt Russo. He doesn't get many of those as the big man, but...
He's out 3 by Jones. Jones 3 will go. A near rebound there by Dylan Noche. Passing it back over down here. Berghoop. That's a foul is called there on Aaron Jones.
Foul there, but I kind of like that foul, you know, stopping him from getting a transition into that bucket, as the Mustangs were looking to play fast there as well. And we already have a high-scoring game, only 5 minutes in, and there's 21 points on the board combined.
Back now it's Godfrey for Hermits and Kuzmine. Pass back over. John Franchini now looking at pass back over. Here's Cole Russo 3. This 3 good. Mustangs 13 for hers 11. Here's now Noche pass it back over. Godfrey. Godfrey driving, pass it back out. Here's 3 for the freshman. Won't go.
Colt Russo now 2 for 2 on 3-pointers after that last corner one, and he looks like he likes the corner spot.
There's now Burke, and he'll go to line 2 too. The foul there in Helfenstein.
Good job there from Kyle. I mean, I nearly caught a foul. That was very close to being a perfect block right there. Hermits here, I think they have to try to defend the three-point arc a little bit better so far here. I mean, it looks to be Mainland getting a lot of three-point attempts here.
He's now Burke's first shot. Good.
When talking about the three-point arc, I feel like they kind of underappreciated Colt Russo's factor of being able to shoot from around the perimeter there, as he got 2 3-pointers and with nobody in front of him, and he just swishes both and kind of looks to the crowd and gives them a little bit of taunt to let them know he's here.
Second shot, good to go for 2. Here's now Clark bringing the ball up for the Hermits. That's over Del Noche. Guzman up top, now looking at Halverstein. Halverstein trying to pass it down low to Godfrey, but it's picked off down here. And now here goes Burke. Burke's good. And he gets blocked by Halverstein, but you'll go to the line.
Pat, what do we think about that call right there?
Listen, I don't have a great view on it, right? Obviously, the ref has a better angle, but it looked like it was mostly all ball right there. But, hey, I don't have the best angle. I'm not 100% sure.
A little bit of a controversial call, as it looked like Kyle got all hand on that ball, but I guess the ref saw it differently, and they get called for a foul for more free throws for Burke.
So Kyle's about to visit the trainer. Hopefully he's okay. So now Aaron Jones.
It might have been from that 2 ago, not this last block. It looks like he went into the padding of the net, so hopefully he's all right.
He is also one of their major factors on the defensive rebounding, and that's why they need him down low, even though he's already has 2 fouls.
Yeah, I mean, a huge leader on this team is Halverstein. That's 4 down. 17-11. Here's now Jones up top, passing it down to Delanoche. Pass up top to Godfrey. Godfrey starts that move. Pass it over to Jones. Jones pass up top to Clark. Clark looking. Can't make something happen. His 3. Won't go, but there's a foul called.
And that is 100% a foul. I mean, I see the coach coming over, but he fell where in his landing space and kind of knocked him over, and Clark gets the foul and gets to shoot 3 here.
Clark has been that guy to go to the line. Look, I've seen a lot of Herman's games. Every game I see Clark at the line doing a great job drawing those fouls. Not the tallest guy on the court, but he sure is a great player out there as his first shot's good.
Yeah, you know, like you were saying, Clark, he is a main key to this offense, you know, averaging 18 points per game. And he's their star player when it comes to leading the offense to great possessions and great scoring habits. And Sinclair checks in for the Mustangs here as Colt Russo goes out.
As he makes that one. As Clark going to game A was about 59% from the line. He's not looking out, passing down low. And the foul is called there on Clark. It will be close to final to shoot 2.
Another foul there for the Hermits. You do not want to get into foul trouble early, especially in this quarter. That is their 4th of the quarter.
Especially those guys like Kyle, like Clark. Gotta be safe with those guys out here. Here's the first shot, good. Second one. Just rolls out. 5-point game, 1:36. Here left in the first quarter. Here's out Bartley up top. Bartley looking. Pass over Jones. Jones pass over to Clark. Clark, explosive drive. Fadeaway shot. Won't go. Rebound there.
Even though that one doesn't land, still a great move there by Clark, and good luck for a shot.
Here's out. Shot there by Burke. Won't go. Rebound there by Godfrey. Here's out Clark. Pass over Bartley. Pass over to Clark now.
You know, Bartley only a freshman, but he is the 2nd leading scorer right behind Bryce Clark here, and he's a major factor on the offense.
Yeah, exactly. And both players were not here on the tournament team last year. So they've been doing a great job here. Here's out Godfrey pulling up the shot. Won't go. Rebound there by. It goes out, but it will be Mainland's ball there.
Hermits just can't be making those mistakes right now as they're already in a 5-point deficit, 18-13 with 38 seconds left here.
Right on that Colsavano. Sorry about Godfrey. Pass over to Rao. Pass it back over now. Great defense here by Hertz to drive in. And the layup is good to go for 2 for Colsavano. 7-point game down here. About 20 seconds left here. Here's Clark up top.
They're going to go for a last-second shot here. Drop a play.
Now Jones is trying to fight for the ball. He gets it back to Clark. Clark's 3. Will go a rebound there by Sean Burke. And it looks like that'll be the end of the first quarter. Your score here, Mustangs 20, your Hermits 13. We'll be right back. And we are back here at Richland to start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the first quarter there?
The Hermits did a good job, I thought, but I think they need to limit the 3-ball. As I was saying a bit earlier here, I think they're giving Mainland too many extra chances as well. I think the rebounding needs to come in a bit more of a factor here. The Hermits are doing a good job on offense. They're just not getting the shots to fall. I'm liking the ball movement so far here. Just want to, you just got to see some shots fall, but stuff they can easily pick up though.
Even though the Hermits are down early, in the first quarter, I like them. They're more of a second-half team, I feel like. But what they do need to cut down is the amount of points the Mustangs are scoring. Their defense needs to hold them under 20 then in one quarter. And they need to do that now in the second quarter, going into half, and cut this deficit down.
Here's a shot by Rout. He gets a rebound, though. He gets it to go for 2.
Mustangs are now up 22-13 with 7:30 left in the second quarter.
Here's out Clark up top. Clark looking past the Bartley. Bartley's 3. Won't go. Rebound there. Still up the air. Rebound there by Jones. Rebound there by the Mustangs. Great hustle there. Here's now the drive. Pass it back out. Now Rao. Guarded by Bartley. Top now Steinberg. Pass back to Rao. Burke up top now. Burke D3. Won't go. Tip and it'll go out of bounds. Hermits ball.
Just short there from Burke, but I felt like that was a little bit too deep for his range. I mean, he looked like 5 feet back from the 3-point arch, and it's just not a shot you want to take early in the possession for the Mustangs.
Without Jones, last over Bartley. Here's out Clark now. Clark looking, driving, puts it up, gets it to go for 2. Top here now, Rao. Rao looking, he sits down, and he's picked up here by Godfrey. Great play there by Bartley. The drive here by Godfrey. Godfrey, good to go for 2.
Hermit's doing a really good job here right around the basket, making beautiful moves to get nice layups going here. That's going to go a long way, especially when it's a tight game.
Top now, Burke. Burke trying to drive Hellstein, pass it to Rao. Near it, tipped up by Clark there. Shot there, missed. Rebound by Bartley. Here goes Helfenstein. Losing control of the ball, but they still keep it. Here's out Jones. Jones, 3. Won't go.
Great transition shot. I felt like Kyle could have went up with that as he had a smaller man on him, but still a great look there and a great shot in transition.
As Coach Dan Feld calls timeout here for Mainland. With 30-second timeout. I think that's timeout to like slow things down, regroup, because it's a 5-point game here, still a first half. But thing is, it does not feel like it's still the first half. Like the way you see we've been playing, it feels like it's the fourth quarter, a 1-point game. It's been back and forth, fast-paced game, which I was expecting coming into this game today.
Yeah, I mean, definitely for sure, right? Both these teams kind of fast-paced, like to push the ball. The Hermits here, I think they're pushing the ball a little bit too much. I mean, in Mainland, right? You're coming into this crowd right now, like you're like trying to be this villain that's going out and getting the win, right? In front of the student section, we were talking about it earlier, right? Making themselves known here early. And the Hermits, right? It's senior night, right? Both teams really want this one just a bit more than you really think. And yeah.
What you're saying about like being the villain, I feel like the Mustangs have shown more energy and more quickness. As they see the big student section here, they got to be the villain and they got to play hard.
Burke now up top. Burke looking, pass it back over now. So Stefano back up top. Steinberg looking, pass it back up. Steinberg passing it down the rail. Tries to back it out. Ball still loose. Foul is called there. It's going to be on Cole Stefano.
What a great defensive stand there for the Hermits. I mean, like I was saying to start out the quarter, they need to play better on defense here. Hold the Mustangs to less so they can bring that score up on the offensive side.
Clark now has it. That's a great play there by Godfrey to get the two.
Every time I see this kid play, I can't believe he's a freshman, you know. Just his first year, same with Zabron Bartley. And
it's a great play there by Helfenstein. Great save there by Jones. Ball still loose, picked up by Clark. It's now Clark driving, puts it up, wall go, a no foul called. Rebound Helfenstein, pass out to Bartley. Bartley looking, puts it up, good to go.
Great finish by Zabron Bartley, going up and around the defender and just finishing at the doorstep.
Burke now has it up top. Looking. Pass it down Steinberg. Steinberg passes down to Rao. Rao looking, pass up John Franchini. Picked up back there by Rao. Rao spins, drives, and you'll go live shoot two.
As time goes on, you know, you see this Hermits crowd get more and more involved, and they're starting more and more chants over the span of the game, starting to create more pressure for the Mustangs. And Raul will shoot his first here.
This is first shot, good.
Colt Russo checks in for Ben Steinberg. We are 4 minutes left in the first half. 21-23 ball game. The Mustangs are winning.
Here's the second one. It's good. 24-21 here. So now Clark with the ball. It was about 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. Well, Doche has to pass it back over. Now it's Clark. Clark looking. Pass back to Helfenstein. Up top down here, Godfrey. Godfrey looking, puts up the shot. Won't go. A rebound there by Rao. Stefano now driving, puts up a good.
Great fake and finish there from Stefano. You know, he fooled the eyes of the defenders.
Fast pace offense there. Doche will go live, shoot one more. So a great play right there. Excuse me, no, they called a charge there on Delanoche.
Zabron Bartley looks to check in for Andrew Godfrey, the freshman, for freshman interchange.
We got Cole Stefano. There's a drive here, and the near block there, but he gets it back to rebound. And a rebound there by Helfenstein. He's got Bartley pushing it. Third says, puts the layup up, won't go. Rebound there by Clark. He's gonna bring it back out.
Just great hustle play from Clark. Shortest guy on the court, but still getting that rebound.
Pass it over Bartley. Bartley puts up a three. Won't go. Ball tipped up in the air. Great play there by Jones with the hustle. Clark driving, puts it up. Won't go. Here's a drive here by Cole Stefano. Passing it back out. Russo now has it. Puts up. Won't go. Read that back. Clark. Clark down the fast break himself. Guarded by John Francini. He trips.
Hermits here, they got to slow things down. They're really trying to push the ball right now. You don't need to. It's a 5-point game. They're acting like they're down by like double digits right now. Slow it down. You have a great offense.
Yeah, 100%. You know, Clark, both times going a little bit too fast, tripping on his own feet, and both no calls on the defense, but looked like the first one was a little bit like a foul.
He's out. He's down top, Burke. Pass it back over to John Francini. John Francini on the drive. Won't go. Ball tipped. Here goes Clark. Clark using his speed. Only him and Rao, and the ball is tipped. It'll stay here. Great play by Rao. He wanted Bartley there, though.
Clark looks to be a little bit flustered, a little bit in his head on these in transitions. You know, he's trying to calm down, just trying to find himself, but he's good at responding to those obstacles and what's thrown at him in that adversity.
Top down here, Bartley, pass over to Clark. Clark puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound there by Rao. You got John Francini, pass back to Rao. Rao's three. Good. 8-point game now here. Retro with a minute 30 left here to go. Without Clark up top. Delanoche has it up top, passing it back over Bartley. Bartley looking, driving, puts it up. It's good to go for Taylor. Great play there by Bartley. Here's a drive here. A great play there again by Bartley. Here's the pass back out now. Here's a three. Good. We go to Burke.
And Burke with the three from the corner looks over to the student section and gives him a little flex, trying to tell him that he's here.
Up top down here, Bartley looking back over Delanoche. Delanoche has it, driving in, passing it back out now. Here's Helfenstein. Helfenstein with the drive, and he gets it over two.
Cuts the lead down to 7.
There's now glow sticks in the crowd for the Rowdies. Here's now Rao up top. Rao driving, passes it back over now. St. Clair passes it up to Francini. Up top down here, Cole Stefano. Stefano looking. About 20 seconds left now here. He's got John Francini passing back over, Cole Stefano. Stefano up top looking back. Right back to Rouse. Again, that one shot. Drive by Rouse, passes it back out St. Clair. St. Clair driving. And he gets it to go for a two.
Good finish on the right side there by Sinclair, finding his way through the defense.
That's a half-court shot for Clark. Will not go. So that will be the end of the first half here. Your score, Hermits 25. Mainland Mustangs 34. We'll be right back after this quick break for the second half. We are back here live in Richland. I'm here alongside Coach Dave Catalana. Coach Cat, how's it feel to be back here, not commentating today?
Well, it's nice to watch it from there. Great to see the crowd here tonight. It's always a great night. Accepted Students Night, Senior Nights, great night for those guys.
Yep, and now of course, as we know, this is a huge time around here, especially coming up. We have the Hermit's Hall of Fame coming out. So you talk more about that, Coach Cat?
Yeah, it's great that we honor the seniors now, that the incoming eighth graders. But in I think it's 7 weeks from tonight or tomorrow night, March the 21st, we're honoring our Hall of Fame class of 2026. Just announced it this week. We have really a great lineup of 10 student athletes, 1 coach, 1 team, and 1 what we call Hermit Pride, which is a person that's given a lot back to St. Augustine but didn't graduate from St. Augustine, and we have a great one for that as well. So, yeah, we really think we have a great class.
Yeah, no, I saw the video. I was there last year for it. I would say it's a great time. How's the ceremony, in your opinion?
Again, it's a good night because you're bringing people back. It's right here on campus. A lot of these athletes, they've moved away. They haven't been back maybe. They certainly haven't seen the facilities like we have now. They didn't. A lot of them talk about the old gym and all that. But it's great when they come back. And this year, again, this class that we have of the people coming back, we've got 3 inductees this year that this was their first year on the ballot. You have to be out of school for 15 years to be qualified, and we have 3 from the class of 2011. Ed Charlton from baseball, Dan Deal, who's actually the first rugby player inducted into the Hall of Fame, and then somebody who made a lot of magic here on this court, Isaiah Morton, the school's all-time leading scorer from the class of 11. Isaiah is going in as well. So that'll be exciting for them. We have another basketball player that's going in from pretty far way back to 1987. Chip Thompson is going in the Hall of Fame. He was really one of the first. He was the second Division I player to come out of St. Augustine. He was probably the highest recruited player we had at any time up until then. So it's great to welcome Chip back and for his induction into the Hall.
Yeah, I mean, Prep here, known for their athletics, and to make that Hall of Fame is a huge honor. But Coach, how do you feel about the game today for the Hermits?
About tonight's game?
Tonight's game.
Yeah, I mean, Mainland's shooting the eyes out of it. I mean, St. Augustine's defense has been okay, but they're really shooting well, and the Hermits are struggling from the floor, kind of like they did against Overbrook the other night. So, honestly, I think we're turning around a little bit here in the second half. I don't expect Mainland to shoot as well as they did. If they do, we're in for a long night.
Yeah, of course. And again, as I mentioned before, Coach Radio still not here, still not feeling the best. Our thoughts and prayers are to him. How do you feel that Coach Westcott is doing with this team?
Well, he's, again, having a young, energetic coach like this, and he's coached a lot of these kids as they're coming in, especially a few of the freshmen, so he knows them. He knows them well. But I think having the experience of Tom Adenazzi on the bench with him, and I know they're doing it collaboratively there, but I think Brendan's doing a great job these last few. Listen, this was not expected, obviously, Coach being out for these few. And I do know that a lot of the alum have been asking me, how he's doing. He had some test run. He's in the hospital now, but he's told us he's going to be out in a day or so. So we're hoping for him, and everybody is praying for him. And we know he'll be back on that sideline soon.
Yeah, of course, this is probably killing the most not being here for tonight with all the rowdies here.
And one of the things I do want to mention, the team that's going into the Hall of Fame this year is his 04 state championship team, led by Anthony Farmer, Mark Porter, Ben Nwakachu, Eric Crowitz. That team is going in this year as the team. And Coach Tim Fingerhut, who was our hockey coach, he's going in as our coach this year. And Dr. Tom Dwyer, who is our Hermit Pride recipient. Dr. Dwyer, his staff of medical physicians really set up our school with the trainers and everything, and the Premier Orthopedics has been a huge help to the Hermits for many, many years. I also just want to run down the others real quickly. Kevin Crow from 08 is from the ice hockey team. Anthony DeGrossa from soccer in 2000. Pete D'Andrea, 2009 from football. Chad Flexon, our first lacrosse player. He won't be our last, but our first lacrosse player. Jack Lindemann from rowing. Frank McGrath from wrestling. And as I mentioned, Isaiah and Chip from basketball as well. So great night. Go to hermits.com/Hall of Fame. Get your tickets, and we'll see everybody on March 21st.
I am Coach. Thank you for joining us. It's been an honor to talk to you again here, Coach.
Absolutely, man. We'll be back. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. Just like that, we are back here to start the third quarter. And guys, by the way, please get your tickets to Hall of Fame. I had a great time there last year. Me and Pat actually made a video for it last year. It was a great time.
Oh yeah, great video. It's always a great time there at that Hall of Fame night. Get your tickets. You don't want to miss it. And yeah, I mean, perfect timing now. We start the second half here. As Coach Cat said, I mean, Mainland shot the ball really well, but the Hermits, they're not playing bad at all. The Hermits are playing pretty well. It's just Mainland shooting the ball so great. If the Hermits can get them to stop shooting the ball so great, I think we're in for a great game.
Here's that Clark. Has it. Clark driving in, puts it back up, and good go for two.
Great finish there from Clark. You know, looking for the foul. He got bumped a little, but I think it was Russo, but he's not going to get it.
Let's out of here. Russo pass back over to Rao. Rao looking, pass back up. And the ball's tipped there by Jones, and there goes Bartley. Bartley driving down his layup. Good to go, 4-2.
Bartley with another great layup. You know, he could have went up easily with the left, but he knew the defender was on his back, so he went around and did a little reversal.
Comes out here, Burke. Burke looking. Pass it a bit down. Rao. Rao looking at pass off. Franchini looking now. Pass it. Here's Burke's third. Wall go. Rebound there by Helvestein. Helvestein passes over to Clark. What a beautiful pass. There goes Clark, and you'll go line for two.
Looking like Tom Brady out with that pass. Beautiful over-the-shoulder pass, and Bryce Clark gets a foul and 2 free throws to go here.
I will say, we're a minute, 2 seconds into the second half here, and the Hermits have gotten a great start here so far. 2 steals, already have some nice buckets, some more free throws coming here. This is a perfect start. It's exactly what you want coming out of the second half.
First shot's no good there for Clark. Here's that second one. Wall go, a rebound there by Colt Russo. Here's now Rao bringing it back up. Long pass across, hits Burke. Burke open, pass it over. Here's that Cole Stefano, pass it back to Rao. Rao looking, driving in, and it's still there from Bartley, but they called a jump ball there.
What a play by Bartley on the defensive side. Just rips it out of Rao's hands. Can't believe they called that a jump ball, though. He only had it for 1 second.
Yeah. I think Coach A does not agree with that call. I personally do not agree with that call, but hey, what the ref called, what the choice is. Here's now Rao's shot. And now here's Bartley with the ball and the rebound. Here's now Helvestein. Helvestein driving, tries to spin. In the paint, puts it up. Good to go for 2 with the floater.
What a double move there by Helvestein. Spinning one way, spinning back off the pivot, and just finishes over the top of Russo. And just a strong finish from the center.
Got out here, Franchini, pass back over to Rao. Pass it down. Here's that Stefano. Stefano looking, pass back over. Here's out 3 by Russo. Russo's 3. Walco, rebound there. That goes Stefano, and he gets it to go for 2.
The Hermits had a 2-on-1 down there on the rebound, and they just got to get that rebound over Stefano. They cannot let him get that wide open of a look.
This is a Helvestein looking, pass back over. Here's Godfrey. Godfrey's 3. Good to go for 3.
Deep from 3 for the freshman sensation, Andrew Godfrey. What a beautiful shot and finish as it was all net.
Here's a drive here by John Franchini. Pass back out now. There's no Rao. Rao looking, pass back out. Burke looking. Guard by Jones. Near still there. A shot by Burke there. No good. It goes down. State Herbert's ball.
Great hustle there from Clark trying to get that rebound, and he's going to get a foul called on him from Stefano as Braden Sinclair checks in for Colt Russo once again.
Yeah, it was like it was Colt Russo's third foul of the day. Godfrey, pass that down to Helfenstein. Helfenstein spins, back Clark. Clark's three, won't go. Near save there by Jones, but apparently he stepped out. I was going to say, Aaron Jones has been doing a great job flying for those rebounds, put out all effort on the court. I was talking to him today during class, and he said he is ready for tonight. He wants to score. He wants to do everything to help out this team. He's out. Burke up top. Pass over to Sinclair. Franchini now back up top. Now here's Burke. Pass Franchini up top. Now Stefano back here to Burke. Sinclair now pass over to Rao. Rao looking, puts up the three. Excuse me, deep two. Won't go. Here's now the pass to Bartley. Bartley's pass is good. Here's a layup. Won't go. Rebound there. Ball is tipped. It's still picked up here by Cole Stefano. Sinclair now has it. Passing back up top. Here's three by Franchini. Won't go. Rebound there by Helfenstein. Helfenstein pushing it down the court now. Hesitates. Spins. Puts it up. Goes line to shoot two.
He really wanted that N1 right there, but great hustle there from Kyle to move the ball down fast there. You go to the line here for two.
You know, like with Kyle's size and everything, he can still move pretty well, move pretty fast around the court. His spin move is one of the most dominant moves he has in his book. And you saw right there, he almost got an and one and finished at the doorstep.
He's got the first shot. Good Helfenstein. Second shot. Won't go. Rebound there by Rao. Right out on the fast break. Slows it down. A good play there by Bartley. And it'll go out and say Mustangs ball.
Hermits definitely came out better in the first 4 minutes of the second half, which is one of the most important of the game. You know, only a one-score deficit now.
As there's drive there, and it's good there for Burke. Here's a Helfenstein. Helfenstein looking, driving. Goes up, and they call the charge there on Helfenstein. And this crowd here is not like that call.
I mean, it looked like a little bit like Sinclair just flopped his body on the ground. I mean, I did not see any contact there from Kyle, and he just fell back. And even if he was moving his feet back, so I do not agree with that call whatsoever. That'll be his third foul.
Back against Kuzma now for Helfenstein. Pass back against Rao now. Back up John Bucci, pass it over to Cole Stefano. Stefano looking out here. Pass back over to Rao. Back up top now. Another drive. Spin. Layup won't go. Here's out Clark. Clark looking. And Clark's shot is blocked there by Sean Burke. And the ball go out. It'll stay Herbert's ball here. Right there's the pass into Bartley. Bartley's deep three. And just rolls out. Picked up here by Burke now.
You could tell the crowd wanted that three badly. That would have changed the momentum of this game.
Here's a three here by John Petrini. Shot's no good. Here's out Godfrey with the ball. Godfrey bringing it up. Godfrey puts up a shot. Good to go for 2.
Beautiful elbow jumper there by Godfrey, finding his spot, one of his favorites, the mid-range area.
Rao now has it. Pass it back over Sinclair. Sinclair looking, pass over John Petrini. Petrini switching. And timeout called here by Coach Dan Feld. Score 38-37. We'll be right back after the quick break. We are back here in Richland. Just 1 point separate these two teams. And man, has it been a great game, and we're still not even in the fourth quarter yet.
Yeah, the Hermits here have done a great job and climbing right back in this game. Right, they had a bit of a deficit at halftime, but they've been able to turn it around. Right, they're getting great defensive stops. They're getting great turnovers right now, and yeah, I mean they're doing a great job limiting the fouls. Right, so as long as they can continue this right now, I mean we should be in. I mean, looking really nice.
Caught down here, Burke. Burke driving in, looking. Great defense there by the freshman Delanoche. Has now Bartley with the ball. Bartley driving, plants, hits Godfrey. Godfrey driving, hits Bartley back outside. Bartley pass over Delanoche, and Delanoche gets the foul. Foul called there on Burke.
Yeah, talk about Delanoche. He's getting the crowd pumped up. A little bit of chitter-chatter between him and Sean Burke. But Delanoche has played way more tonight, as we have not talked about it a lot, but Jacob Plen is out for the game, and he has not checked in yet tonight. And he's one of their best players, you know, the sophomore forward.
He's got Clark up top, pass it over. Bartley. Bartley looking. Bartley's going to drive, and they call the foul there. It's going to be a 4 foul. Oh, no, excuse me. Goal line shoot 2. Foul was there for Rao.
I mean, that's a huge foul. I mean, the Hermits have been in a deficit since the first quarter. They could take this lead back right here on 2 free throws.
Is that Bartley's first shot? Good.
Bartley, man, like, he's only a freshman, and he's one of the best weapons the Hermits have here on offense, right behind Clark.
Here's that second shot, and he gets it to go. Hermits lead 39-30, a minute 34 left here in the third quarter. As here's that pass out Sinclair. Pass it over. There's a great play there by Bartley flying down the court.
Great hustle right there. Mainland going for a little bit of a backdoor pass right there, but able to get his hand in the way. Great job there.
It's like Burke's back in the game now. Spano looking, pass it back over now. Francini now looking, pass it down to Rao. Rao for the shot, won't go. Here's now Clark driving. Clark driving. Looking, pass it back over. Here's Kuzmine. Kuzmine's 3. Good!
Kuzmine lighting up the Glen from the arch.
Here's out Burke, pass it down the Rao. Rao shot, good for 2.
We have a close one, 42-40 with 50 seconds left in the third here. Hermits look to take the last shot, I believe.
Here's now Clark. Clark driving. Shot will go. But there's a foul call out there on Godfrey. And that's the worst spot to inbound on Mainland. I would not want to be in front of Foley, K. Byer.
Yeah, that's definitely quite the group to be in front of, right? They're really going to get you your head right here. I would not want to be inbounding there.
Here's now Burke. Mainland probably going to hold it for that last second shot. Pass it back over now. Back up top here, Burke.
Mustangs looking to play slow ball now. They're going to get the last shot off here.
I think the Hermits are fine with that. I think they trust their defense right here.
Here's out a drive here. Passing it back out. Here's out shot by Burke. For a buzzer. We got Dylan O'Shea. His shot hits the pads, and we will see you in the fourth quarter. Hermits lead 42-40. We'll be right back. Eight minutes. That all remains here in regulation. Hermits lead by 2 in this classic here in Richland.
Here we go. I mean, this is exactly what you want, right? 2-point game, start the fourth quarter. Let's do it.
And I swear every year, except in students night and senior night, always the best game, and it's showing it here. And here's Al Clark with the ball for the Hermits to start this quarter off. Godfrey up top, pass over to Clark. Clark looking, puts up a 3. Wall go. Here's out Jones now, pass it back up to Helvenstein. Passing it over. Here's out Bartley. Bartley makes a move. Passing it back over. Here's Jones. Jones pump fakes, driving in. He's going to put it up, and he gets his own rebound. Excuse me, no, he does. It'll be Russo. He's now Rowell driving, lose control of the ball. He gets over to Burke, though. Here's out Stefano, pass it.
And Zabron is there.
Bartley's loving this. Here's out Russo, passing it back on top. Ground open down low in the paint and gets it to do out 42 apiece.
Plenty of time in this fourth quarter, all tied up. Hermits just have to play great on the defensive side and keep scoring buckets, and they can pull away with this one.
Here's out Kyle to drive. Helvenstein looking. Passing back up top to Clark now here. Clark driving, puts up the layup. Good to go, 4-2. Trying to hear John Francini. Francini looking, put a pass back down. Ball is loose, but it's picked up there by Cole Stefano. There's a tip there. They call the foul there on Clark.
I don't know what the ref saw there. I mean, didn't really hit his body, but he may have seen more than we did. But I feel like Clark got all ball there and didn't reach around his body or anything, just went straight forward.
now Rao looking, and they get the charge there on Rao.
And Zabron Bartley is loving this moment in the close games with the high energy. You know, he's loving it. He's playing great defensively all night, playing great offensively. He's one of the keys to this game tonight.
Top down here, Clark. Pass it down, Helvenstein. Helvenstein's looking, spins in the paint, looking. He's trying to get something going. He puts it up, and you go to line, shoot one more. Great play by the senior Helvenstein.
Huge right there, and the crowd erupts. A huge N1 right there from Kyle Helvenstein. Great job, able to use his body right there and get a beautiful shot and a perfect N1.
Just a perfect moment, a perfect finish from Helvenstein, and that just brought the energy through the roof for the Richland Rowdies.
This should be huge here for Helvenstein, and he will get it to go. It's out, Burke up top. Burke looking. Pass it back over now, Franchini. Over now, he trips and falls, and he gets a travel call.
Bryce Clark now joining the enjoyment of that defensive stance. You know, another travel, another turnover for the Mustangs. And he's getting pumped up for this crowd.
Here's out Clark up top. Top now Bartley. Here's out Godfrey. Godfrey's three. Won't go. Let's go out.
He hit one from there earlier. I mean, I don't know if I love the shot, but he is money from around the perimeter. You know, it's one of those shots he can take. I mean, he was open. He made one earlier. He was feeling himself, you know, but still a great possession from the Hermits there.
Here's out John Franchini. Passes it over. Good shot by Russo. Won't go. Rebounded there by the Hermits. There goes Bartley now. And a timeout call by Coach Wisconsin Hermits. It's 5:12 left here in the fourth quarter. Your score, Hermits 46, Mainland 42. We'll be right back. I don't know if you will. We are back here in Richland, 46-42.
Got a great game on our hands here with a little bit over of half of this quarter left, and, you know, 4-point game. How are we feeling?
I'm feeling great about this game. This game has been one of the best games I've seen here at Mainland, especially with that student section being loud. This is going to be a night everyone here is going to remember.
Oh yeah, 100%. This has been such an amazing game so far here. I mean, second semester, senior year, right? I've been through a lot of Hermits games. By far, I think the best one so far.
Yes. Here's that Helvenstein up top. Pat passes it over. Here's that Clark. Clark, good put up, and you go to line, shoot two.
And Clark finally gets the call he was looking for, you know. He's been looking for that all night, kind of complaining a little bit to the refs, finding some frustration with some no calls, but he finally gets the call he wants, and he has 2 free throws.
Good shot. Won't go.
A little bit of struggle for Clark on the free throws tonight, as he's only made 1.
Second shot won't go. Rebound there by Rao. Here's out. There's got Burke. Gets to go. Glad for 2. 2-point game here, 4:51. Clark driving, he gets it right back. Clark said, oh, you could do, I could do better.
What a response from Bryce Clark. Even after the 2 missed free throws, you know, he gets up off his butt, right back, and puts up a layup.
Up top down here is Burke. Burke driving, gets to go for 2.
And Burke looks to answer right back for the Mustangs as well, as it is a 2-score game, 48-46, with about half of the quarter left to play.
As out Godfrey with the ball. Godfrey looking, driving, puts it up the floater, gets it to go for a 2.
That is Andrew Godfrey's spot. The mid-range around the free throw line, he is almost automatic from there.
Up top down here, Burke. Burke now looking, pass over Rao. Rao looking, trying to get something going. Rao driving, puts it up the wall, go, rebound there by Jones. Pass over to Bartley now. Here goes Bartley. Bartley using his speed, getting around, driving, puts up the shot. Tips around, won't go. Ball still loose, and it will stay Herman's ball right there.
Great hustle there from Alex Carr right there. I mean, 5'8", but almost got the rebound right there on some dudes that are probably a few inches taller than him right there. Great job to keep the ball here with the Hermits.
Dylan Delanoche checking in for Aaron Jones, and now we have 3 freshmen on the court for the Hermits.
As that Clark up top. Clark now looking at his shot there, is blocked there by Russo. Augustine gets the rebound though. Here's now Bartley. Bartley pump fakes, steps back. Here's the shot. Won't go. Nearly a beautiful play. As the ball there is tipped out. And here's that hustle by Burke. Burke trying to drive in. Shot blocked by Helfenstein.
And that ball was sent back.
And there's the shot. Clark gets it to go for a 2.
What a beautiful play by Helfenstein to turn it into transition for Bartley.
As here's now Russo up top. Ball's tipped. Here's now Franchini now. If the ball will go out, it will say Mustang's ball here. One thing we haven't mentioned today. I've been loving the matchup between Bartley and Rao all day. It's been a great, evenly fair matchup, except it's a junior versus a freshman here.
Yeah. And Bartley has been standing up to it. You know, he's been playing great defensively. He's had a couple turnovers forced, and Bartley has been trying to shut down number 3, Dallas Rowell, as much as he can, and he has been doing a great job of it tonight, especially on the offensive side, attacking him.
As here's out down low. Here's a shot there by Burke. Burke straight to the go. Tough shot right there, but he gets it to fall.
4-point game here. Hermits lead 52-48 with 2:40 left.
Up top down here, Clark. Clark passing that down to Bartley. Bartley gets a screen. Here's Delanoche. And he gets it to go. The freshman is loving this.
The freshman, a third one on the court here as a guard, and he just drills that 3 for his first shot of the night.
And the shot's blocked by Helfenstein again. And there goes Clark. Clark looking past the Bartley. Bartley spins. Here's the shot. Won't go. Rebound there by Rao. And there's a foul called.
That's
Kyle Helfenstein. I mean, talk about close game right here and how clutch he is. 2 massive blocks right there from Kyle on senior night. What a great job there from Kyle.
Even though that didn't go the Hermits' way and a finish at the end, you know, that block just brings energy to this game, pushes transition, and just gets the Hermits more offensive opportunities.
And there's a timeout called. So at 2 minutes and 16. Here we go. And we are back here in Richland, 55-48.
You know, as we were talking, like Zabron Bartley earlier before the timeout, he has 13 points already for the Hermits tonight, as he's been a key factor to this lead here, as they have a 7-point lead with 2:16 left. And also, not even just the offensive side, the defensive side, him and Kyle Helfenstein forcing turnovers, with Kyle with those 2 beautiful blocks and Kyle's ability to rebound on those boards.
Bartley in the last game, as I said earlier, had 18. And now again having a beautiful game out here. He's now Rao to bring it up, passing it over now. Russo passing it. Is that Burke? I thought of Russo passing it over Francini. Passing it over now. Up top there here, Burke. Burke looking, pass it over Colsefano. Pass it over Francini. Francini's 3. Well, go. Rebounded by Helfenstein. Hardesty to slow this game down now.
Francini has kind of had a struggle tonight from the 3-point range, as he is now 0 for 5 from the arc.
He's out Clark up top. Clark is going to kill time here. He wanted to drive that in, but he's making a smart move.
Yeah, 7-point game with 90 seconds left here. No need to rush at all.
There's the blocking foul.
And honestly, in this situation, you want Bryce Clark to have the ball here. You know, he's got excellent dribbles. He's got speed to him. He's got hops. You know, he can get around the court pretty fast. And he's just a very flashy player who can get around the court and get away from turning over the ball.
It's just like they're all talking over now here.
Looks like a little quick conversation between the Mustangs.
Minute 28. Hermit's lead, 55-48.
Braden Sinclair checks in for Colt Russo, as Colt Russo now has 4 fouls.
Here's the Helfenstein up top. Herb's here. A huge 7-point lead. He's out drive by Helfenstein. They call a foul there on Sinclair.
And the Hermits are now going to be in bonus, as that is Sinclair's 2nd foul on the night. Helfenstein has been great from the free throw line tonight.
There's Helfenstein. First shot's good. As you hear the crowd chanting for the managers to get in the game. I would personally love to see it.
I would love to see it, even if it's just like, 30 seconds. It'd be awesome to see these 3 guys. They've worked so hard this year with the team.
That's second shot,
awesome
good. And Wadzak, Davis, and Price have all the managers to freshman year, so they would love for this opportunity. Here's now Burke. Great play back down to the Rao. The timeout is called here by Coach Feld. So score here, 57-50, 58.7 left here. What do you guys think Herds are going to do here?
Honestly, 7-point lead for the Hermits. We have just under a minute left to go. All they have to play is safe ball. Just possess the ball. Don't make any dumb turnovers, dumb passes, any passes across the whole court. Give it to your best players. Give it to the people who can handle the ball the most, like Zabron Bartley and Bryce Clark here, and you can cruise to a win.
Yeah, I think the Hermits here control the clock, right? Do not be pushing the ball down court. Don't be taking dumb shots. Ideally try to take at least 20 seconds off the clock here, like on this possession. Just those type of things, right? You have a 7-point lead, 3-possession game. Be mindful of what you're doing, right? Don't turn the ball over. Don't have bad passes. Control the game and get out of here with a win.
Less than a minute to go here. Here's now Clark with the ball. Clark weaving through defenders right there, like he does in football with the screen passing, but a pass there is thrown away. And there goes Burke. Another block by Helfenstein. 3 in the final 4 minutes, folks. There you go.
And Helfenstein just been a monster in the paint all night, but especially this fourth quarter now with 3 blocks. Just looking like a dog down there.
Here's that pass there. No, Jane. Doing a great job killing this clock as a foul is called there. And Clark will go to the line and shoot 2.
And honestly, as a Hermits fan myself, you know, Bryce Clark at the line, that's probably their best opportunity with the way he's shot tonight. Just been a little bit off on the free throw line. Just hasn't been on his A game. But other than that, he's been playing excellently on the offensive side.
Kyle tonight has been an all-around player, right? So many great buckets, like you were saying. Such an all-around player tonight. He's done an amazing job here.
As now Cruz mine in and they're letting Kyle take a break here for a final 25 seconds.
And as they check out Kyle, just give props to him. You know, his senior night, one of his last games in the Glen, and he just balled out tonight with an excellent defensive performance and even on the offense.
As they're shot there by a round, no good, gets his own rebound. That Rouse shoot too. Rouse first shot, good.
So final 10 seconds here.
He's out. Clark, he's going to just kill this out. And a timeout called here by Coach Adnazzi. It looks like the managers are getting in the game.
The student section's loving it. The 3 managers are coming in. Ty Price, Landon Davis, and Ryan Woodzak checking on in here for the Hermits. The fans are loving it. With 6.7 seconds left here. It's amazing to see with these guys, these last 4 years being managers here, worked 110% for this team. You know, from just, you know, the small things, right? Grabbing waters, right? Grabbing random things for the coach. To, you know, like being an all-around teammate as well, right? And, you know, giving these guys advice and, you know, hyping them up. It's amazing to see them getting in here with about 6 seconds left.
Just absolutely amazing. You know, like this is one of the things we're here for. You know, senior night, these managers work hard, even though it's not seen on the court. You know, they're here though, and they're looking to have a little bit of fun with 6 seconds left.
The ball will go out.
And the fans look to get chippy with Sinclair there as he's doing his job just to make the steal and tip that ball out of bounds.
He's got shot by Wad. Wadzak not getting to go. As you said, Wadzak, a great lacrosse player, but that is it for this game here in Richland. Your final score, Hermits 59, Mustangs 53. What a beautiful game here, guys.
Amazing ending here for the Hermits. Able to have a great job here getting this win here. Amazing stuff for tonight from this Hermits team. Kyle having a huge game. Alex Carr having some great buckets. And the Hermits, I thought, did an amazing job in the paint as well, right? Some huge layups. Doing also a great job getting steals, controlling the fouls, and controlling the pace of the game. I really liked what the Hermits were able to do here in the second half. Able to pick it up, get those mistakes out of the way. And then some bonus stuff, getting those 3 managers in was really cool to see as well. Been awesome if Ryan hit that shot there. But hey, a win's a win.
Yeah, you know, to add on to that, you know, in the first half, the Hermits struggled a little bit, especially on the defensive side, allowing 30 points in the first half already. And just the way they responded shows that something in that locker room changed. The leaders, whether it was the leaders, the coaches, the captains, you know, they're talking to the team. It's senior night. You know, we got a big crowd here. We got to perform. We got to perform. And they get that lead and they gain that advantage. And ever since they gained that lead, it was a beautiful sight to see for the Hermits as they were starting to finish better shots and finish better looks and play better on the defense side. And they just ran away with this one.
So a beautiful game here. Final score, Hermits 59, Mainland 53. We'll be right back for a player of the game interview.
There's no camera.
All right.
And we are back here in Richland, back here with Kyle Helfenstein. Kyle, what an absolute game out of you today. What was your mindset going in this game today?
I mean, I think as a mindset of the team, we thought it was going to be a cakewalk of like short day at school, pep rally, and we just weren't in the right mindset. And we came in at halftime down 9, and we just had to turn it around on the defensive side pretty much. We were playing like, you know what, so we just turned it around on defense. Our defense went to our offense, and we ended up scoring some points.
I got to ask, how does it feel, senior night, student section's packed, to have those huge blocks there late in the game?
I mean, it's a blessing, you know. I've been a part of this program for 4 years, been through all the ups and downs, and just knowing I have the whole brotherhood on my back, it's great, man.
So Kyle, we all know Coach Rodeo sadly not here. How do you feel like your team morale has been without a coach like Rodeo?
It's a loss for words that he can't be here right now. I've been praying for him every night. I get emotional talking about me and Coach Beto. We were crying the other day in his office knowing he can't be here, so it's very emotional for us.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle. I mean, as Pat said, the blocks were incredible. How do you feel your game was today?
I mean, in the first half was terrible. I don't know what I was doing out there. I went in the second half. I can't tell you what I did in the locker room, but I came out in the second half, and I think I played a lot better than I did in the first.
Yeah, I mean, it's an absolute beautiful game out of you guys bouncing back, especially putting on a show here for senior night and also accepting the student side. So, Kyle, I appreciate you joining here, the broadcast. So for last Saturday, I'm Ricardo Jr. alongside
Patrick Faraday.
Good night and go Hermits.